What it be, y'all? Resin 47, represent for the Record Podcast, back for another album review. And today, I'm going to be breaking down Prime Minister Pete Nice and Daddy Rich, Dust to Dust. So, Pete Nice and Daddy Rich were 2/3 of the rap group Third Base. Daddy Rich was the DJ, and Pete Nice and MC Search were the MCs. The group formed in '87 when Sam Sever introduced Search to Pete. He played Search the demo for the song Where's the Wisdom, and then they formed a group called Three the Hard Way. And Daddy Rich was a local DJ at the time. He later joined Third Base. They dropped 2 albums, The Cactus in 1989 and Derelicts of Dialect in '91. And then in 1992, they recorded the title track for a movie called The Gladiator, which would actually end up being their last song because they broke up that same year because they wanted to do their own shit. They were having problems with their bus. And then that same year, MC Search put out his own solo album, Return of the Product, which y'all should know. That song Back to the Grill has a pre-Illmatic feature from Nas on it. And that came out in 1992. And then on July 13th, 1993, Pete Nice and Daddy Rich dropped this. So, that's what the album looks like. Pretty dope. Got Pete with dust on his hands, like the blue filter on that. Spine right there. The track list right there. Another dope photo. What up? There's the disc right there. The booklet. Right there, you got credits with the logo. Flip that shit over. More photos from the dust of that shoot, just chopped up and shit. Pretty dope. I like the colors on it. So, producers on this album, Pete Nice and Daddy Rich did most of the tracks collectively. We also got a few tracks from the Beatnuts, Sam Sever, and KMD. Features on the album: Psycho Les of the Beatnuts, Curious, aka Curious George, Benz from a group called the Dreadnoughts, and Cage. And yes, I'm talking about Movies for the Blind, Hell's Winter, Cage. So let's get this shit going. Got my notes up here. Track 1, Rat Bastard, featuring Psycho Les, produced by the Beatnuts. Fucking amazing way to open up the album. Great way to set the tone of the album. Beatnuts fucking buy the production. Love the bass line. The drums just hit hard as fuck. Pete is fucking incredible on this track. He's going to MC Search. He caught a fucking body on here, man. There is a video for this track, and it's a different version than is on here. The video version, all 3 verses are just Pete. But on here, it's called, this version I hear with Psycho S is called the What the Fuck mix, which was on the B side of the Rat Bastard single. But I wish the OG was on here because the second verse from Pete is really fucking dope. Shit, man. Love the Silence of the Lambs sample in the beginning. Rubs the lotion on his skin until he gets the hose again. Y'all know that shit. Love the video too. We got what the fuck was that video? The Untouchables. Pete's recreating the scene for the Untouchables. You got MC Search with his hood up. What looked like of him with his hood up, get beat to death with a baseball bat. Then you see Daddy Rich chasing a guy. Him and Daddy Rich chasing a guy through the video. They body bag him and throw him in the river at the end. Fucking dope, fucking grimy. Diggity, you remember the night that I met ya. I dismembered your limbs and fed ya. Applesauce, pork chops, and beans. No cigarettes, you know what I mean. The way he said that shit was so fucking dope. Pop goes the weasel, I dump you in the trunk of a Cutlass Supreme to the river and the end of the scheme. Rat Bastard, classic song in my opinion. Great way to start off the album. Track 2, The Sleeper, another dope song. Love the X-Clan sample they use in it. Also reuses the sample from Triple Stage Darkness. Whore's got a hold on the industry, but I'm the pimp, that's why he's sucking me. That was really fucking dope. Track 3, Kick the Bobo. This was the second single off the album. Also has a video. Another dope song. Love the EPMD sample they use. Pete just flexing his skills on the mic. There's all, like I said, there's a video for it. Recreates a scene from Scarface where the guy gets hung out the helicopter. Then it goes to Pete and Rich chasing like another cosplay of MC Search, a fat cosplay of MC Search. pretty funny, dope shit. Track 4, Verbal Massage. This was produced by the Beatnuts. No dope track with Pete just flexing his skills. Figure I'm bigger, better pull the trigger, I egg you, and then I leave you with the grave digger. Dope shit right there. It's pretty much just like a braggadocio track, I think. Track 5, The Lumberjack, another dope song. Pete kills shit lyrically. Daddy Rich doing some scratching throughout the song. Could you place your ass in a DJ receptacle, but a lumberjack would just chop off your testicle? That was fucking dope. Track 6, Pass the Pickle. It's just a skit with these two guys in a sandwich shop, and they get pissed at Daddy Rich for like fucking around with the turntable. I usually just skip that track. But this next song, The Rhapsody, J Minor, produced by Sam Serra, one of my favorite songs on the album. Sam killed the beat. Pete comes correct with the rhyming as well. Back in '96, Rakim hit the melody. Ever since then, shit jumped off steadily. Then at the end of the song, you get a phone call from Pete's mom bitching at him about his rap career. On I believe on the vinyl version, I think. That's not on there, but I could be wrong. Then track 8, Ho, produced by the Beatnuts. Fucking love this song. The bass line is fucking insane. Again, they used another EPMD sample for the hook. I fucking love it. Shit, man. He uses a different kind of flow on this track, kind of DOS effects like. If the record company is a pimp, you a cheap slut. That's a dope line right there. Let's see. Track 9, Out of My Way, Baby. Again, produced by the Beatnuts. Another dope song. Love the sample they used for the beat. Pete flows on this track lovely. I love his delivery on here. Bringing out the worst like a hearse in a casket. A question, I ask it. A tisket, a tasket. Dope. Track 3, Three Blind Mice featuring Curious, George, and Benz. This song sees the three of them talking about histories of whites discriminating against the blacks and how the governments are trying to oppress them. What did Pete say? Back in the days in the backs of the buses dealing with the devil and his derogatory cusses. Obviously referring to the Rosa Parks shit. And I was just trying to put the grub on his plate, but in reality a blind man hates. Dope shit. Track 11, The World According to Hubert Dover. This was produced by KMB. Another skit with some guy just talking shit, assuming the guy that's sampling is Hubert Dover. Again, don't really care for this skit. But damn, this next track, track 12, Rich Bring 'Em Back, featuring Benz and Cage. Absolute fucking banger. Easily one of my top 3 tracks on the album. Love the beats, kind of eerie sounding. Everybody kills it. Benz kills it. Pete comes correct, but Cage caught a fucking body and a half. What do you say? Leave a hooker strung up by the ankle, stripped and made chunks of dangles as they bangle. From certain angles, she's resembling my mama. I'm in there for the trauma, no comment can force my bomber. Strive to stay alive, I thrive on human screaming. Got the semen of a demon, my dukes is so demeaning. And this was also Cage's first appearance on Wax, and he's rapping like this. He should have dropped an album like around this time. That was produced by like the Beatnuts, Pete Nice. That was fucking sick. Track 13, Blowing Smoke. Dope song again. Not one of my absolute favorites from the album, but I fuck with it. Rather have a limo than your bullshit demo. Dope line right there. Track 14, Double Duty Got Dick. Just another guy with does another skit with a guy talking about baseball. Track 15, Dust to Dust, the title track. Dope shit. This is a lot more fast paced than the rest of the album. Love the Frank Sinatra sample they use. Pete just rapping his ass off on here. Taking out heads on a platter, the Daddy Rich beats is much fatter. Dope. And then track 16, Verbal Massage Part 2, produced by the Beatnuts. Just a remix of the same song earlier on the album. I prefer the regular version, a lot dustier. This is also a CD exclusive bonus track. So that is Pete Nice and Daddy Rich, Dust to Dust, front to back. This is one of my all-time fucking favorite albums, man. Absolutely incredible. The lyricism, production, Pete's cadence, the way he delivers his rhymes is incredible. It's a shame that this flopped when it came out. This came out on Def Jam, and it flopped. But man, This is such a criminally underrated album. I don't barely hear this get talked about, and I had to come on here and review this shit because it deserves a lot more praise. I prefer this a lot more than Return of the Product. Man, honestly, this is actually my top 10 albums of hip hop. Period. So I give this 5 mic rating. Top 3 favorite tracks: Ho, Rich Bring 'Em Back, and Rap Bastard. So, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.